guys, it's your girl Chocolate Trucker coming at you with another video. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, and I'm currently in Louisville, Tennessee. I'm coming from Mansfield, Texas. Picked up this load roughly 2 days ago, and my appointment was this morning at 10. I got here around 9 o'clock, and I'm just waiting on the door. First, I want to say thank you for all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel, and to my current family and friends. Hey guys, I'm back. And the topic for today is going to be autonomous trucks. Okay, so I was chatting with one of my trucker friends, and they brought up the issue of autonomous trucks. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue twisted today. And we were going back and forth about the upside and downside of autonomous trucks, and the major downside would be the loss of jobs for truckers. That's what he brought up, the possibility of so many drivers losing their jobs to these autonomous trucks. And in reality, I would not feel safe with an autonomous truck on the road. The cars that are already self-driving that have been out here, there have been so many accidents with those. Now you want to put an 80,000-pound machine on the road with virtually no conductor, with no one behind the wheel. Like, to me, that is ridiculous, to say the least. For one, there are so many factors that a driver has to take into account when they're behind this wheel. The other drivers on the road, the weather conditions, the road conditions. I think it'll be too much for a computer, especially with some of the terrain that we deal with. And then when you come to shippers and receivers, them dealing with these machines, like, personally, I think it'll be too much. Going on straight flat land, okay, I guess it'll be okay. But when you come to these mountains, like, imagine having a self-driving truck in the mountains of California or in the mountains of Colorado in the middle of winter and a whiteout blizzard. A driver in the middle of winter and a whiteout blizzard knows to pull over. But my thing would be these trucks. Are they going to keep driving? Is there going to be someone in the cab with these trucks? Like, what's going to be the deal with these things? Because the sensors, they have 1,001 sensors on them, and that's all well and good. But when you come to certain conditions, be it snowing, or even sometimes it rains to the point where you can barely see in front of you, and some drivers pull over in those type of rainstorms. So we as drivers cannot see the road in front of us, and we have to pull over. These sensors aren't going to be able to see the road, and they're going to have to pull, and they're going to have to do something. But if there's no one in the driver's seat to guide them to a safe spot to pull over, are they just going to stop in the middle of the road? Which is very unsafe. Because at what point is enough going to be enough? And I'm sorry, this is actually turning into a rant, not just to talk about these self-driving trucks. But if we continue to take the human contact out of things, out of jobs, then it's going to be ridiculous and terrible. And to say that you're developing a self-driving truck to save money is crazy to me, because you may be saving money, but you're risking people's lives. Because at the end of the day, just like I said, in these extreme weather conditions that we as drivers face, and that come out of nowhere, and we have to rely on our five senses to pull over, or to find the shoulder, or to find an exit or a truck stop to pull over at, and wait out a snowstorm or a rainstorm, because it's then gotten to the point where we cannot see. What's going to happen with these trucks and these sensors? The truck is only going to be as good as the sensors. And for the sensors that we have on our trucks now, in the whiteout conditions, if it's raining too hard, sensors will come on because they can no longer read the road and read the lanes. Like, we have lane sensors that go off if we go over, go out of our lane. We have sensors that detect the lanes on the road, and those are they will go off in snow, if snow gets too packed up on the road, because they can no longer see. And during rainstorms, your sensor will come on saying lane searching, because it can no longer see the road. And on some of these roads, to say they need to be repaired would be an understatement. The lines on the road are almost non-existent. So you put these trucks out on those roads, then what are you gonna, how are they gonna see lines that are non-existent, that the current sensors that we have in our trucks barely detect, if they do detect them? And some of these shippers and receivers that are in residential areas on little tight 2-lane roads, how are they gonna get down there and detect non-existent lines, or are they just gonna drive down the middle of the road all the way to the shipper or receiver? And when they get to the shipper or receiver, some of these shippers and receivers don't have lines for the sensors to detect where they need to back up at. So how is that going to be possible? It's from the videos I've been watching about these autonomous truck, self-driving trucks. They're saying that the development is still in development. It's going to be years down the road before they, I guess, are actually fully introduced. But there are companies now that have them with the driver. These trucks are still going to require some type of human control, some type of human factor, because I would not feel safe with a truck driving down the road on its own. And I know a lot of drivers would not feel safe with that fact. I know a lot of people, not just truck drivers, regular, everyday people who would not feel safe with that option, knowing that their families are out on the road with these trucks with no real drivers. Sorry, I keep looking that way because I'm waiting on the yard person to come and tell me what trailer, what door I'm going to be in. But yeah, so comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel about this new phenomenon that's coming. Because as for me, I do not feel safe with that option. I just don't. I wouldn't trust it. Just like these self-driving cars, I don't trust them. And I would not put my family at risk with those machines on the road, on the highways. I just wouldn't do it. And like I said, when you come to shippers and receivers, like, you need a personal touch at the shippers and receivers, because some of these places that we go to, especially on the refrigerated side, you have to really know how to back to get into them. And yeah, it sounds good. You got cameras and you have all these sensors that help the trucks back up and yada yada yada. Even on the self-backing cars that I've been in, I'll back the car myself because anything can happen. control than a machine that is brainless being in control. But that's my take on the situation. If you guys, like I said, have any comments, questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. Tell me how you feel on the topic. All right, it's your girl, Chocolate Trucker. I'll come at you later with another video. Have a good day, guys.